Good morning, everyone. I got up late this morning. As you can see, I've been on two adventures to a brewery and a distillery locally. I had a good time, but my age is showing today. So it's going to be a quiet day. I'm going to start off with, I've got my swap fabrics here, my envelopes this month. I opened one up last month, and so I'm going to open these up. Let's see what we're going to get. So this theme is called the fall theme. And last year I found this fabric. I've got quite a bit of it. I'm not even sure where I got it or what it is. It says Brothers Design Studio. So I think maybe I got this at Hobby Lobby. I kind of liked it, and we might be using this for the background. Again, I don't know what's in here, so we might not be, but right now the intention is to use this as a background. That quilt behind the board was one of my quick quilts that I just kind of made up using scraps inspired by a quilt I saw. Who did? I think So Becca did a quilt that was like this on one of her lives. And I just kind of did my own thing. Let's see. So let's start opening this. I have this handy dandy little thing that I got at So Sampler box. Okay. And here we go. So this is the first one. These are 10-inch squares. So I use them mostly for like some kind of fat quarter, not fat quarter, it's a little early in the morning. So they're 10-inch squares. A layer cake. There we go. Layer cake. Those are those two. Let me open this. And this person sent me, this person actually lives in Canada. So these fabrics are from Canada. Look at these. Isn't that beautiful? Pine cone? It's gorgeous. Thank you, my quilting Canadian friend. You know who you are. Look at that. Yes. Now I have another one. So those two came from Canada. Let's see what this one came from. This one came from Iowa. And here are some. That's right. So in this fabric swap, you can pick to send 2 or 4. There's 2 groups. So I'm always in 2 groups. So that was A and B. Same thing with this person. Oh, look at these. I love these crows. Look how cute these crows are. Aren't those adorable? That's beautiful. They're all beautiful. All right. This one comes from Texas. And as a matter of fact, I'm heading out to Texas next weekend. Let's see. This is well taped. So, here, I found a corner I can. And these are from the same person. So, she's in 2 groups as well. All right, let's open these up. Oh, a little tape. Get rid of that. And here we go. Beautiful pumpkin. Mums. Sunflowers. Wovens. Oh, more pumpkins. Now, since these have been dark, this has been good. So let's go over here and see how this looks with my darks. Sometimes I have to take them out, especially if I'm going to use this as a background. But I think it has pretty good contrast. It's not a heavy contrast, but it's pretty good. So we'll keep that in another pile, more of a lighter pile. Okay. Here we go. These come from, oh, with a little card. That's adorable. And this is coming from Ohio. Pretty card. And it says, I hope you enjoy the autumn squares. Happy quilting. That's cute. And here we go. It's beautiful pumpkins. Lovely dot fabric. Who doesn't like a dot? I'll put that aside. Next up is, and this comes from Tennessee. And she's also in 2 groups, so we'll both of hers out. All right, so we have this one, and we have this one. Beautiful fall fabrics. It's going to make a lovely, lovely quilt. Look at that one. And that one. Beautiful. I'm going to put this in the lighter section, but it is totally beautiful. And okay. And this one comes from Amboy, Delaware, maybe. And here's more pumpkins, sunflowers. I think this will have enough contrast with that over there. This one. These are coming from California. So, open these. This person's in 2 groups. And here we go. We have this, which is beautiful. And this fabric. This one. And this one. Gorgeous. Put that in our pile. Let's see. Okay, this one here is coming from Michigan. She's only in 1 group, so there's 2 fabrics in here. Beautiful. Lovely. And these last two are from Illinois. And here are the fabrics. Scarecrow. This one's going to be hard to cut into because I kind of want to keep that scarecrow. It's kind of cute. Very cute. Huh. And the pattern I'm making, I do have to cut this fabric up. Sometimes it's so hard to. Beautiful. And, oh, this is a batik. What a beautiful batik. Look at that. And beautiful apples. So I am waiting on 1 envelope who she always sends me. She's never missed an envelope. It's just sometimes when you do these swaps, they get caught up in that mail system forever. It is the weirdest thing. I mean, sometimes it'll show up a month later. Sometimes, I think that's happened to me once. One time it showed up and half the fabric was out of the envelope, and it was the United States Post Office put it in a plastic bag telling me, thank you, so sorry for the package that has been chewed up, basically. And but I do need to start on this quilt, so off I'm going to go with this pile right here. I have that. Now this is from a fabric swap last year, and I didn't use them. Either I didn't need the number or they were too light. There was not enough contrast, which these two may not, but when I do this pattern, there is a big chunk in the center of it. As a matter of fact, let's see, because I'm going to show you my cutting diagram of kind of where I'm going with this. It is, let's see, the center. There's a center block that's 4 inches. So, of background. Because I need a 4-inch center block for background and 4.5-inch for the corners. They're stitch and flip corners. So I may actually use these for the, even though I will be using this. This actually I'm going to be using as a regular block. But these 3, I might use these as some of the centers along with this. And for the pattern. So I made myself a little diagram because we have 10-inch squares. And so this is how I'm going to cut one of the 10-inch, well, all the dark, it says here, 2 blocks. This equals 2 blocks from this 10-inch, and I'm going to use this as for all these fabrics, for my dark fabrics. Basically, with this pattern, I shouldn't say dark fabrics, you're picking 2 contrasting fabrics. So let's say when I'm making this quilt, I'm going to pick this and this one. And this is going to be my 1 block. So what I will use, let's say this one, which this one says for the darker one. And I'm going to cut right here, from here to here and here to here. And what are those measurements? I think I figured they're 6 and 8. So that will, this block will yield, this piece of fabric will yield for 2 blocks. This fabric will yield for 4 blocks. And this is the cutting that I'm doing for that. And this is how I go about figuring out what I'm doing. Now, what I'm trying to attempt to make is that Missouri Star has something called the Block Star. They just recently had a triple play with a miniature Block Star. I am not making the miniature Block Star. I'm supersizing everything. I like to supersize lately. I don't know why. I was into all the little intricate piecing of quilting, and lately there's been a lot of pass it forward quilts, which, if you don't know, they're my charity quilts that I give within my community to people who are sick or are having a hard time and they just need a little extra hug from a quilt. And various people come to me and let me know of different members. This week I had just given one out just recently, I don't know, 2 days ago. I have one in the works to go to a hospital, to a acquaintance of mine, and one went out a couple weeks ago to another acquaintance. But anyway, because they are pass it forward quilts, not that they shouldn't get something intricate, but normally I don't have much time. Normally I find out, like the one I found out on Wednesday, I needed something already quilted, pieced, and quilted on my long arm for Friday, so that when she came home from the hospital, she had something soft and cuddly to be with her. And so I am supersizing a lot of things. So again, I'm going to use these blocks. I'm going to use the inspiration from Missouri Star quilt, something called the Block Star. Again, her triple play had her using miniature. I believe there is a video out there for a larger one using 10-inch squares. I actually have to look that up. But in my head, I had kind of already supersized it. And that's where I'm going with this. I hope everyone is having a beautiful Sunday morning and enjoy your day. It's going to be a little chilly here, so I'm going to make some either chili or something, soup, something warm and cut. So have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye-bye.